I mean, she's my teammate, she's my business partner, she's my manager, she's my lawyer, she's my lover, she's my baby mama to be, she's my everything, you know?
Nobody expected this moment to hit the way it did. Not the fans, not the blogs, and definitely not Devon Franklin. Because when the confirmation finally came out, when it was no longer rumors, whispers, or blurry screenshots, everything changed. Meagan Good wasn't just moving on anymore. She wasn't just dating. She wasn't just smiling on red carpets. She was pregnant, and the father was Jonathan Majors. That single detail sent shockwaves through the internet.
Hey, her belly does look fit. Who knows if she's pregnant? I can't call it. Love you. All right, y'all, that's it. Goodbye. Peace.
But behind closed doors, it did something even deeper. It shattered the man who once called her his wife. Sources say Devon completely broke down after the confirmation surfaced. Not quietly, not privately, emotionally, spiritually, fully. Because for him, this wasn't just about a baby. It was about the one thing Meagan told him she never wanted, now being given to another man. And suddenly, all the healing quotes, all the sermons about letting go, all the "I've moved on" energy collapsed at once.
Final question for you. What do you want next? What is next for Meagan Good in life?
I want to travel. I want to direct more. I want to do more action. I want to create vehicles for little Black girls to show themselves in completely different lights and help support that and uplift that. I don't know. I want to find my right house that I'm excited about, and maybe have a kid. You know? Yeah.
Because nothing hurts more than realizing the future you begged for is now happening just without you. And that's where this story truly begins. When Devon Franklin first met Meagan Good, it felt like a fairy tale that even Hollywood couldn't script better. She was the successful actress who grew up in front of the world. He was the spiritual leader, the motivational speaker, the man of faith who promised safety, structure, and purpose.
I know I want to be a mom.
You do?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, is that something you've always known, or did you come to that?
I've come to that.
Was there something that happened? Was there did you see a baby, you were holding a baby, and you were like, uh-oh, the feeling that people talk about is happening?
I think it's more, because even my sister tell you, when she got pregnant with my first nephew, she was like, I had to tell you something. I was like, okay, what? She's like, you can be her. We actually had this moment somewhere else, but just tell me you're pregnant. I'm gonna tell you my response.
Okay, so Meg, I gotta tell you something.
What?
So, we're pregnant. You're gonna be an auntie. I'm gonna have a baby.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you're pregnant.
Yes, I'm pregnant.
Why? Right now? Wow, Caesar, wait, wow.
Did you say why, or did you?
I wouldn't be able to do anything. That was my response.
You did not say why.
I said right now.
Right. But we have so many
she
plans.
was like 33. But I will say, I think even that put me back a little bit, because I was like, ooh, that's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
But I think even now, I'm just super ready, because I think there was a fear that life would turn into Groundhog's Day. And I think now, honestly, in huge part to Jonathan, because I knew I wanted to be a mom before Jonathan. I knew I was about ready before Jonathan.
Yep.
But I'm ready right now, because I have so much fun with him, and because I know that it's not gonna become Groundhog's Day. I know that me and him are gonna be backpacking over here, and we're gonna be over here producing this movie that I might be directing and he might be producing, or he might be starring, and our kids are gonna be with us in Africa, wherever it is. But I just know that even if we're not moving around a lot, that the way that we move, I really, really love. And the way that we do life, I really, really love.
And that your tribe will go with you.
Yes, and
You know what I
even
mean?
if we don't go anywhere, it's just the texture of what the quality of life looks like.
Yeah.
It is wonderful.
Their relationship felt pure to many people. They spoke openly about God, discipline, commitment, and building something meaningful. When they married, fans believed they were watching two worlds merge, fame and faith finally finding balance. But behind the smiles and public prayers, something deeper was quietly misaligning. Meagan had already lived a full life before the marriage. She had been working since childhood. She had grown into her identity through mistakes, growth, self-discovery, and independence.
Were you on the other side of a marriage that did not work the way you thought?
Yeah.
It
devastating.
changes everything. It's painful. You know, I just bought a piece of property, first piece of property, in the contract. Devon Franklin, an unmarried man. I might have well broken down because I never saw this moment. When we said I do, there was never a moment when we were thinking I don't. So to live in the I don't,
that's pain.
you don't know what it's like until you do.
Devon, on the other hand, had very clear expectations about what marriage should look like, especially with him being a public figure in religious spaces. And slowly, without anyone noticing at first, Meagan began shrinking. Not because she wanted to, but because she felt she had to. There were rules, expectations, pressure to behave a certain way, dress a certain way, speak a certain way, represent a certain image. And while Devon may have believed he was protecting the marriage, Meagan quietly felt like she was losing pieces of herself. But the biggest fracture between them wasn't fame or religion. It was children.
It's been really wonderful. And
Did any friends advise you, like, he's in the middle of legal troubles, why don't you wait a beat? Why don't you wait to see how everything kind of shakes out?
Yeah, every friend advised me. But at the end of the day, one thing I know is I can always look myself in the mirror when I trust my spirit, when I trust God, when I ask God, and when I, move to the beat of my own drum, I can always look and say, okay, I'm proud of that. No matter whatever happens, I have peace in my heart, I have harmony in my heart. And it's only when I do something based on someone else saying, well, I think you should do this. And I take everyone I love's opinion and advice into account for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live my life, and I'm the one who has to, get to heaven one day prayerfully and give God an account of what I did. And so I want to be responsible for the choices that I make. And I also want to live the life that I want to live.
Devon wanted a family. He spoke openly about it. He dreamed about it. He saw fatherhood as part of his purpose. Meagan didn't, at least not then. She admitted many times that she wasn't ready, didn't feel the calling, and didn't want to bring children into a space where she didn't feel fully herself.
It's not offensive, but I was at the grocery store, and I looked at a newsstand, and I saw you, and you had your breast shown. Okay.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
So I wasn't gonna come here. I wasn't. But the Lord brought me here to see you. You're beautiful.
That difference didn't seem major at first, but over time, it became heavy. Because when two people want different futures, love alone can't fix it. Still, they tried. They prayed, they talked, they went to counseling, they smiled in public. But behind closed doors, the distance kept growing. Until one day, Meagan chose herself. When the divorce was announced, many people were shocked, but those close to them weren't. Meagan later admitted she had reached a breaking point. The emotional weight, the constant judgment from church members, the pressure to fit into a mold that didn't match her soul had worn her down. She wasn't leaving because she didn't love Devon. She was leaving because she didn't recognize herself anymore.
It's not offensive, but I was at the grocery store, and I looked at a newsstand, and I saw you, and you had your breast shown. Okay.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
So I wasn't gonna come here. I wasn't. But the Lord brought me here to see you. You're beautiful.
For Devon, the divorce hit differently. He didn't see it as an ending. He saw it as a pause. While Meagan stepped into freedom, new roles, new confidence, and peace, Devon stayed emotionally stuck in the marriage. He spoke often about heartbreak, loss, and waiting on God to restore things. Fans noticed the difference immediately.
When Devon and I got married, I no longer was receiving criticism from just people in the world. I was receiving criticism from people who were Christian. It was almost kind of like brutal attacks I was getting on my character, on my husband, on different things, and so I wasn't ready for that. And I think the first maybe 2.5 years I was married.
Meagan was glowing, Devon was grieving. And then came the twist nobody expected. Jonathan Majors entered the picture. At first, people didn't know what to think. The timing was messy, his legal issues were public, his reputation was shaky, but Meagan didn't care. For the first time in a long time, she looked alive, not restricted, not apologetic, not trying to fit inside someone else's expectations. She looked free.
I'm ashamed. I've never gone out. I never wrestled with a woman before. I mean, it's just, I've never been high aggressive. Like,
You strangled me and pushed me against the car.
Yeah, all those things are under aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's never happened to me. So I'm
Because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
clearly it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly that.
Something inside of you.
Yeah, towards you.
But for Devon, watching that unfold felt like emotional torture. Because while he was still praying for reconciliation, she was building a new chapter with someone else. Still, nothing prepared him for what came next. When rumors started swirling that Meagan might be pregnant, many dismissed it. Fans always speculate. Fans overanalyze everything. But then came the subtle clues: loose clothing, strategic camera angles, soft smiles, quiet behavior. Then Jonathan mentioned things casually that made people pause. And finally, confirmation surfaced. Meagan Good was expecting a child. In that moment, the internet reacted loudly, but Devon reacted silently. Sources say he cried uncontrollably after finding out. Not out of anger, not out of jealousy, but out of deep, soul-level grief. Because the one thing he prayed for during their marriage, the family, the child, the future, was now happening with someone else. And that pain hits differently. People close to Devon say he questioned everything. Was it timing? Was it him? Was it pressure? Was she never meant to become a mother with him? Those questions haunted him, especially because Meagan was clear during their marriage that she didn't want children. Now, not only did she want one, she was already living it, and that realization crushed him. Late nights reportedly became harder. He posted cryptic messages again. Scriptures about loss resurfaced. Quotes about heartbreak returned. Fans noticed the shift immediately. The man who claimed healing had suddenly unraveled. Because no amount of spiritual strength prepares you for seeing your ex-wife build the life you dreamed of with another man. But here's where things get even more complicated. According to insiders, Devon didn't just mourn privately. He reached out, more than once. Not publicly, but personally. Messages filled with emotion, apologies, regret, reflection. He allegedly admitted his mistakes, acknowledged his rigidity, owned the pressure she endured. And in his mind, the pregnancy didn't have to mean the end. Sources claim he believed there was still time, that maybe, just maybe, Meagan would pause and reconsider, especially given Jonathan's controversial past. Devon reportedly expressed concern, not just jealousy, but fear. He worried about Meagan's safety, emotional stability, and long-term happiness. He brought up Jonathan's legal history, the public scrutiny, and the stress pregnancy already brings. Some say it came from love. Others say it came from desperation. But one thing was clear: Devon wasn't over her. Meanwhile, Meagan remained silent. No shade, no interviews attacking him, no emotional posts, just peace. That silence spoke louder than any argument ever could. Because while Devon was reliving the past, Meagan was already living the future. She had made her choice. Still, the situation wasn't easy for her either. Friends say the pregnancy brought mixed emotions. Joy, yes, but also pressure, public judgment, constant criticism, questions about why she chose Jonathan, questions about whether she rushed. People who once supported her now doubted her, and yet she stood firm, because for the first time, this decision was entirely hers. No church expectations, no marital pressure, no need to explain her body or her timeline, just her truth. And that's what made this moment so painful for Devon. He wasn't losing her again. He was realizing he had already lost her a long time ago. When the confirmation became public, Devon reportedly withdrew emotionally. Friends worried. His circle noticed he wasn't himself. The tears weren't just about the baby, they were about regret. The what ifs. What if he had listened more? What if he had loosened control? What if he had loved without expectations? Those questions don't leave quietly. They echo, especially when you see someone you once loved glowing without you. Now the internet has turned this into a love triangle, but in reality, it's far more painful than that. Jonathan has the present, Devon has the memories, and Meagan stands at the center of two chapters that will never meet again. One man wants redemption, the other represents a new beginning, and a child now ties everything together permanently. Because even if Devon walks away completely, this moment will follow him forever. Every milestone, every headline, every reminder. Not because he wants her back, but because part of him never stopped loving her. And that's the hardest truth of all. Sometimes people don't fall out of love, they simply grow in different directions. Meagan grew toward freedom. Devon stayed rooted in hope. Neither is wrong, but the timing was. As the pregnancy moves forward, one thing is certain. This story isn't just celebrity drama, it's a reflection of real life, of relationships that end without hatred, of love that doesn't survive incompatibility, of dreams that arrive just not how you imagined. Devon's tears weren't weakness, they were grief. Grief for the family he pictured, for the woman he married, for the future he believed would come back around. But life doesn't rewind, it keeps moving. And now, Meagan Good is moving forward, into motherhood, into uncertainty, into a chapter that belongs fully to her, while Devon is left standing at the crossroads of faith and heartbreak, learning that sometimes God doesn't restore relationships, he redirects people instead. And maybe that's the real lesson here. Not everyone you love is meant to stay. Some are meant to teach you, then leave. Because the truth is, this pregnancy didn't just confirm a baby, it confirmed an ending. And as painful as it is, it also confirmed something else. Meagan has chosen her path, and Devon, no matter how deeply he feels it, must finally find the strength to release the one thing he kept holding on to. Because the chapter he wanted back has already turned the page, and the story, it's still unfolding.